the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh. It disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. I serve the Omnisire.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So we have a brand new game called Mechanicus, which has just been announced over on the Warhammer community website, which is kind of surprising since they haven't done this before. They don't really announce video games through the Warhammer community site. They talk about them, but they never announce them. Maybe this is a brand new thing they're going to be doing now. Anyway, let's just jump in and let's look at the details about this brand new game. As always, if you want to go and check it out for yourself, links are below in the description of this video. There's a link to the Warhammer community website, and there's also a link to the Steam page for this game. So the article on the Warhammer community website says, "Hail the Omnisire, the Adeptus Mechanicus are set to make their epic video game army debut as a new experience comes to Warhammer 40,000. Get ready as a turn-based tactical game. Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus heads to PC, Mac, and Linux later this year. Mechanicus puts you in control of an array of Adeptus Mechanicus forces for the first time ever, as you lead your priest and troops on a tactical quest to salvage ancient technologies from the mysterious tombs of the planet Silva Tenebris, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, as Magos Dominus Fatucinus of Mars, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right as well. Your every decision will shape the missions ahead and have a far-reaching consequences for you and your team." It goes into a bit more detail about the game. It actually mentions like the upgrade system, it seems. It says Mechanicus will enable you to overcome these human weaknesses to upgrade your troops with augments and replace their human limbs with bionic mechadendrites. These will provide mechanical and tactical advantages as you progress throughout the game. And at the end of the article, we have some like special kind of like bullet points which just goes into like what the strong points, what this game will actually feature. The first one is augment, and it says flesh is weak, upgrade your tech priest limbs with the mechanical augments made from blessed metals of the Omnisire. Customize your team with hundreds of possibilities, creating a squad to suit your playstyle. The next one is difficult decisions. Make tough decisions that will forge the future from your Arc Mechanicus and send you towards alternate endings for a truly unique playstyle. And following that, we have experience the Noosphere. Use the Adeptus Mechanicus evolved human cognition to scan unexplored tombs for valuable data or data in order to gain tactical advantage over your enemy. And lastly, we have the library, a compelling story written by Black library author Ben Counter, specifically crafted to fit a unique personality of the Adeptus Mechanicus faction. And there we have it. We have a brand new game announced, Warhammer 40,000 Mechanicus. Probably one of the biggest things about this is that it's the Adeptus Mechanicus faction. This is the first game where you play as a faction as a whole. I know there's an upcoming game called Betrayal at Calth, which is coming, where we also play as like a Mechanicus, like tech priest kind of guy. But in that game, you do control Ultramarines and stuff, so you can't really say it's a Mechanicus focused game. It's more as just, you know, you're playing as all the survivors, I would personally say, during the Betrayal at Calth. But this game looks solely focused on the Mechanicus faction. I'm really hoping, like they said at the end of the article, they're going to have Ben Counter writing the story, so I'm really hoping that this has a really fun story. It really needs... the games these days, I always find that some of them are hit and miss when it comes to story, and for me, who enjoys the story aspects of 40k more than anything, that is where I look to when I'm playing these new 40k games. For example, the Battlefleet Gothic story was fantastic. I think that is my hands down my favourite story I've ever played. The cinematics, the cutscenes, all between that really screamed at me as someone who loves the story around the 40k universe. That was just visually stunning, and also the story itself was absolutely really good. And of course, this is a turn-based game as well, just in case you missed the information. Just like the new Space Hulk Tactics, which is coming up, which is a turn-based game. Just like the VR Betrayal at Horus Heresy, that is a turn-based game that's coming out. Sanctus Reach was a turn-based game, which has just recently come out. They just had a brand new Imperial Guard expansion come out for that. So it seems there's a lot of turn-based games coming for the Warhammer franchise when it comes to video games. I can kind of understand it because 40k or Warhammer or what's it, Age of Sigmar is a turn-based game when you actually come and play the model game. I am quite torn when it comes to it because I do want a really good RTS. We haven't had a good RTS since Dawn of War 2. And when I see games like this, even though I do love turn-based games, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love turn-based games. When I see something like this where they're going into like the Mechanicus faction and we're going to be playing from their viewpoint, we're going to have a Mechanicus story viewpoint, I would love it to be like the next Dawn of War game where we actually play from the Mechanicus viewpoint. That for me would be amazing. Alright chaps, that is me done for another video. I'll do my best to try and get as much information about this game. I'm going to contact the developers right now and see if I can get more information. Maybe I can get a demo, maybe I can stream it, get something shown off so we can judge it a little bit better. Like I said, it's just been announced, so they're just really giving us just the basic information at the moment, but I really want to get into this a bit more and find out what it is all about. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've passed on some information. Tell me what to think about. Well, tell me what you think about the game. Sorry, are you looking forward to it? Again, are you happy it's turn based? Would you prefer it RTS? Are you just can't be arsed with video games anymore for 40k? Tell me what you think in the comment section. We'll have a nice, healthy little discussion about it. Again, thank you for watching the video, and I shall see you all very soon. See you chaps, and bye bye.